The New World Order, Bishop Grady, laying over the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. You see me in this BFN sweater. We got this in all colors and sizes too, man. Go ahead, get you some of this or some other things back at blackfoxnews.com/shop. Check the link in our Instagram bio page. But check this out though, over in Sri Lanka. Now you heard about the Easter Sunday terrorist attacks over in Sri Lanka, right? Now, it turns out that they have been saying that the body count was at 350 something. It actually turns out that it's down to 253. Now, they overshot by 100, and they're saying that it's because there were so many body parts everywhere that it made it hard to count. But mind you, these for those who don't know, these were suicide bombers. It's said to be 8 of them that actually blew themselves up across churches and Catholic and Christian churches, and I think a hotel as well. And there were apparently warnings sent out to the government officials or whatever that weren't heeded. So as a result, the defense secretary and the top police chief have actually resigned. So Greenwald graduated. New World Order, Bishop Grady, laying over the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. You see me in my BFN paraphernalia, man. Go get you some at blackfoxnews.com/shop. Check the link in our Instagram bio. But check this out though, Joe Biden, former vice president for Barack Obama, he's actually running for president now. A lot of people feel different ways about this. Mind you, Anita Hill did not accept his apology. Anita Hill being the woman that accused Clarence Thomas of sexual assault and back in the 90s or whatever, and Joe Biden actually ran and aggregated a committee that actually asked her about that and had her testify, and they did, and it was done so in a way where it didn't seem like justice was being served. You're talking about an all-white male committee asking her about this shit, and they ain't even bring no women that could corroborate her story with her. Well, on top of all of that, this dude has his first "I'm running for president" campaign funding program at a Comcast lobbyist's place in Philly, where it was $2,800 a ticket. He's definitely for the 1%. Greenwald graduation. The New World Order, Bishop Grady, laying over the fuck going on for this BFN report. I got rained out outside, but you still see the gear though. Black Fox News, man. Go ahead and get you a sweater or a shirt or one of our products, man. blackfoxnews.com/shop. Support the movement. Catch the link in our Instagram bio. But check this out though. Joe Biden actually is, I told y'all about how he's running for president. This is the former vice president for Barack Obama. Well, it turns out that he's actually having Simone Sanders, the CNN's correspondent, you know what I mean, a political strategist for Bernie Sanders' campaign back in 2016 or whatever, a black woman, a certified intellectual. He's actually having her as a senior advisor on his campaign. Now, mind you, she's already donated to another Democratic presidential candidate, but only a little 250, you know what I'm saying? But now it seems like the tides are turning, but to me, it just seems like a reach for Biden to get, that black woman support. You know what I mean? Get the women and the black people to support him in light of a lot of crooked shit, but really a lot of fishy shit. We'll see what happens. Greenwald graduated. The New World Order, Bishop Grady, laying over the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. You see me, I got rained out outside, but you see me in the Black Fox News gear, man. We got sweaters, shirts, all that on deck, man. Go ahead, check it out. blackfoxnews.com/shop. Go ahead and get you something, man. Support the movement. We'd appreciate it. But check this out, though. Over in Sudan, the top of Africa or whatever, there are actually still hundreds of thousands of people in these streets protesting. And originally, as I reported and let y'all know, for those who follow, it was to get rid of President Omar al-Bashir. Even the fuck about it there. Now they did that. Then the military came in and said they're going to have a transitional military council for the next couple of years until, they get a new president. And the people don't want that either. So they've been protesting heavy. And it's still going on. And just recently, 3 more people from the transitional military council have actually resigned. So, there were judges actually joining the people in the streets or whatever. So even internally within the government, like, they want new rules. We'll see how this turns out. Greenwald graduated. The New World Order, Bishop Grady, laying over the fuck going on for this BFN report now. Over in France, actually, President Emmanuel Macron is actually, or Macron, I don't know how y'all pronounce that shit, but it's spelled M-A-C-R-O-N. He actually has said in a little 2-hour, address, he said that they are vowing to cut taxes and increase pensions. Now, this is in response to the 6 months worth of yellow vest protesting. And if you haven't heard about it, look it up or whatever. But people have been getting out there in yellow vests and have been protesting like crazy for, their benefits and for low wages or whatever. These are just a bunch of workers. Now, In him making this vow, though, he was also saying that, suggesting that like French people need to work harder. But that's a win for French people. I mean, unfortunately, it took fucking 6 months. You know how capitalism and white people work. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers gonna hold on to all that bread. I'm talking about white people at the top, not y'all white people. You did, but stay tuned. Green War graduation. The new world order, Bishop Grady laying over the fuck going on for this BFN report. You see me in my Black Fox News gear. A little rained out. I came from outside. But check this out though. We got way more of this and way more colors and sizes at blackfoxnews.com/shop. Check out that link in our Instagram bio and go check it out, man. Get you something to support the movement. But Jeffrey Sachs, an economist, and also the Economic Center for Economic Research and Policy, actually put out a report that showed that the United States, their sanctions against Venezuela since 2017 have contributed to 40,000 deaths. Now, they did this research and showing that it's basically the sanctions are designed to cripple the nation and force regime change. So at the end of the day, they're decreasing the supply of food and medicine that are going to the country, therefore having open season for like a lot of diseases and whatnot. So it's really unfortunate, especially considering the fact that these sanctions don't be really working, and it kind of like they're kind of immoral. You know what I'm saying? But who gives a fuck, right? We in America. Green War and graduation. The new world order, Bishop Grady laying over the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Black Fox News gear on deck. I'm saying I'm a little rained out, whatever. This is a little preliminary cut, but we got the official joints on deck, all different colors and sizes at blackfoxnews.com/shop. Definitely go check it out, and you can see the link in our Instagram bio. But check this out though, a federal judge in Texas actually blocked the anti-BDS bill that required people to sign a waiver saying that they won't boycott Israel. Now, for those who don't know, BDS movement is considered boycott, divestment, and sanctions. And it's a movement that's essentially going against Israel by people over here. So legislation has, across the country and federally have actually put in these anti-BDS bills requiring that state contractors actually have to sign this waiver saying they will not boycott Israel on any level. People have actually lost jobs off of this, people. So when Ilhan Omar speaks about, it being all about the Benjamins, how come nobody stuck up for her? There's definitely enough evidence out there, but nevertheless, the Fed judge blocked it. Says a violation of the First Amendment, man. I hope other judges follow suit. Green War and graduate. The new world order, Bishop Grady laying over the fuck going on for this BFN report. You see me in my BFN paraphernalia, man. Go ahead, get you some fly shit in different colors and all of that. blackfoxnews.com/shop, man. Support the movement. Check it out. You'll see the link at the Black Fox News Instagram bio. But check this out though. On May 4th, actually, there's gonna be a panel discussion called "Not Backing Down: Israel, Boycott and the demand for Palestinian rights," or some shit like that, whatever. It's actually going down at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst. Now this is big because we're living in a country that's furthermore demonizing to speak anything negative about Israel, let alone to even just be pro-Palestinian in any way. People on this panel are going to be Linda Sarsour, a Palestinian-American activist, the founder of Pink Floyd, Roger Waters, and Mark Lamont Hill, who we all know, especially black folks or whatever, was condemned for actually giving a pro-Palestinian speech. And a lot of people are against it. Of course, the Massachusetts Republican Party and the Massachusetts Jewish Republican Committee or whatever saying this, their favorite phrase, anti-Semitic. And Green War and graduation, though, it's going to go on still. The new world order, Bishop Grady laying over the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Black Fox News, man, I'm feeling good in this shit. Go get you some at blackfoxnews.com/shop. Support the movement, we'd appreciate it, man. Check out the link in the Black Fox News bio on the Instagram page. But check it. Trish Hassan is actually a Coast Guard lieutenant that I told y'all about like some weeks ago or whatever, maybe a couple months ago, that actually was found to be plotting a terror attack and assassinating like top liberal figures or whatever. And he was found with like 15 straps and like thousands of rounds of ammunition, or 1,000 rounds of ammunition or something like that, whatever. So he was ready to, and he even had a list of people he wanted to hit off. People like Representative Ilhan Omar, people like Kamala Harris, and anybody that seems like they just pro-liberal, definitely pro-black or whatever. They was on that list, and anybody that's in government or whatever. So he was arrested, but it looks like he may even be released. So, everybody be on the lookout because they found that he was only arrested on gun charges. He wasn't arrested on the terrorist charges. See what happens. Green War and graduation. Stay woke. Support of the New World Order. Bishop Grady laying over what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Black Fox News paraphernalia on deck. Go get it at blackfoxnews.com/shop. You check it on our Instagram page. You'll see the link. And definitely support us, support the movement. Well, check this out though. The NSA, the National Security Agency, has quietly nudged the Trump administration and urged them to actually end the metadata surveillance program that had started under George Bush and had continued up until then. This is the program that was going on that Ed Snowden had let the world know about. Former NSA computer programmer or whatever, scientist, I don't know what agent, whatever the fuck you want to call him, but he let everybody know about that they would know that they were doing this, that the NSA and Pfizer and all of that, whatever, were collecting whole mounds of like people's phone calls, and when they say metadata, they just collect everything. And they were urging them they're basically telling the Trump administration to end the program. And it shows that Ed Snowden is right all along. So, man, hey, y'all need to get with it, man. Greenville and graduate. We'll do the Bishop Grady laying over what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Black Fox News paraphernalia on deck, man. Go ahead, support the movement. Get you a shirt, get you some kicks, get you some towels, shirts, hoodies, all of that, or whatever is on deck. blackfoxnews.com/shop. The link is in the Instagram bio. But check this out though. Ethics Committee has actually exonerated Patrick Shanahan, which is the defense secretary, who was actually accused, or they were worried that there was some ethics violations being happening because he worked for 3 decades in Boeing, and it seemed like he was using that to favor Boeing for weapons contracts, and also possibly having something to do with them being able to get past the inspections that actually ended up leading to planes, crashing. You know what I'm saying? In Malaysia and in Indonesia. So he was actually cleared of this. What does it mean when the government, does a ethics investigation on the government? Who knows? But Green War and graduation. The New World Order, Bishop Grady laying over what the fuck going on for this BFN report, man. Black Fox News gear on deck, man. Go get you some at blackfoxnews.com/shop. The link is actually in the Instagram bio, man. Support us, we appreciate it. But check this out though. The mayor of Baltimore, Maryland, Catherine Pugh, she has actually had her homes, 2 of her homes, raided by the FBI and the IRS. Now this happened because she's seen as corrupt because she basically had a children's book that she made and has made 700 bands off of selling these books to basically companies that were found to have like government ties. So it was looking like heavy corruption. The Republican mayor, the governor, of Maryland, Larry Hogan, is actually calling for her to resign. A bunch of people are calling for her to resign. So it looks crooked, sounds crooked, you know what I'm saying? And this is a black woman too, so I can only hope it's not crooked, but we'll see what pans out. Green War graduation.